everyone and welcome back to my channel. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any more of my videos. It's time for another weekly roundup. Obviously not a lot of stuff going on with Norwich, so there's not really a lot of content to make. But obviously international football's on, and now we've kind of had a few more games going on for Norwich players that are on the international duties. Gives me a reason to do another weekly roundup, I guess, of all the international stuff and other news that may be interesting. But we'll go straight into it and we'll talk about Teemu Pukki, who scored again for Finland last night, I believe. Obviously got that brace we just spoke about in the last weekly roundup, and he scored again. He's now on 30 goals for the Finnish national team, only 2 off Jari Litmanen's record. Can he beat it? Quite easily, yeah. He's turned 31 today as I'm recording this video. He's still got years left in him in the National League, probably about 2 more years. I reckon he'll get 3 goals in that time to beat that record. So yeah, I do believe Teemu Pukki will be Finland's top goal scorer very, very soon, which is excellent for Teemu Pukki. You know, he's fully deserved it. He's been fantastic for Norwich and for Finland. You know, he's got 14 goals in 12 games for club and country now. It's an incredible record, and I hope he can keep it running when we go back into league football, whether he'll play against Preston on that Friday game or not, which I'll get into my Preston preview video on Thursday. Obviously, the squad's going to be very interesting for that game. But we'll talk about other news, and another very, very historic moment is that Onel Hernandez has scored his first Cuba goal for the Cuban national team. A very, very good goal. I don't know if everyone's seen it on social media or watching a game somewhere, but very, very good goal. Picks up a loose ball, takes on a few players and sticks it in the top corner. Very, very good goal from Onel Hernandez, and fully deserved. We wish him all the success with the Cuban national team. Another international story would be Tim Krul keeping a clean sheet against Latvia for the Netherlands the other night, which will do him the world of good for confidence after conceding 4 to Turkey. You know, keeping a clean sheet in the next game will always give him a boost of confidence that we need when he comes back to Norwich, and hopefully starts on Friday night against Preston and puts on the same sort of performance and keeps another clean sheet there, which would be great. And then going on to the England under-21s, who have kind of had a torrid time of it. You know, AD Boothroyd has kind of ruined what seems to be such a team with such potential. You know, we've seen 3 Norwich players go to Todd Cantwell, Max Aarons and Oliver Skipp. We know how good they are, and then the other squad making up, the other players in that squad making it up. You look at the likes of Ben Godfrey, who, as Norwich fans, we know so well is a very, very good centre-half. And the fact that this England under-21s team have lost the last 2 games without scoring a goal. That's horrendous, really. And I feel like AD Boothroyd has just killed that sort of young spark and that talent and the raw talent that squad has. He's kind of just killed it. And he needs to go along with Southgate for England. I think he's just a dinosaur of a manager, if I'm honest with you. But yeah, we look at some of the transfer rumours, and I think the one is Norwich are linked with a Dutch centre-back. Being Dutch, I've actually never heard of this Dutch centre-back. As I'm getting up the article here from the Pink Hun, his name is Sam Bakema. He's from the second division Holland, which is probably the same standard as League 2 or National League, if I'm perfectly honest with you, with Go Ahead Eagles, who are probably about League 2 standard, if I'm honest. They are on the fringes of the Eredivisie and the Eerste Divisie in the Netherlands. They're kind of like that yo-yo club. They're similar to Norwich in that sense, in between the 1st and 2nd division. But I think this just stinks of another Sean Raggett. If I'm perfectly honest, I don't see a future for him in Norwich, especially if we go out to the Premier League and try and make ourselves a stable Premier League club. It seems very pointless signing Sam Bakema. But that is my personal opinion, but I just don't think he'd be of any use to Norwich, if I'm honest. I think we need to look at players of a bit higher calibre. We need to go and get Premier League quality players. We can't get players for the future anymore. We want to try and make ourselves a stable Premier League club now. You know, we've got centre-backs in the youth academy that are probably better than this Bakema guy. You look at Andrew Omabimedele, so much better. You know, he's actually played for Norwich as well, knows the club inside out. But then I look at a few other articles, and there's nothing really that there is to talk about in the Norwich sense. It's all international duty. Przemysław Heta came off the bench for Poland yesterday. Dimitris Giannoulis came off the bench for Greece. Another story would be Olympic disappointment for Norwich, for Sebastian Soto for the USA under-23s. Apart from that, there is not really a lot of news going on around Norwich. The international period is kind of a very, very just annoying time for football fans at the minute. Obviously, we can't even go to the games, and we just want to watch club football because that's the team that we support. There's a bit of excitement there. International football, watching England play San Marino, there is literally no excitement there. There is nothing. You know you're going to win. There's not a contest. It's just how many goals and just sticking a bet on over 4.5 goals on a 4-7 and just whacking 50 quid on that. That is literally the only excitement that you can get from international football. But there is another story, and that is, should Norwich make a move for Josh King in the summer? No. I think Pukki's good enough. I think Pukki's better than Josh King in the Premier League, if I'm honest with you. We do have to remember that Teemu Pukki did score 11 championship goals. Premier League goals in that season. If that was spread around the season, people wouldn't have called him a flop. Wouldn't have called him the second coming of Michu. That's a respectable amount of goals for a side that finished bottom of the league with 21 points. That's a respectable amount of goals. But the only problem is with that, they came in. Most of the goals just came, the first few months of the Premier League season, and he looked so good, Teemu Pukki, and then kind of just drifted off. And I think he was playing apparently half the season with an injury in his foot, which then again affects his game. But yeah, no, Teemu Pukki is good enough, and I think Jordan Hugel's back up in the Premier League. We have to remember Jordan Hugel's also got Premier League experience of West Ham, so I think in the striker department we are okay. It's just actually getting the ball to Pukki. I think we need a better centre attacking midfielder of Premier League quality, yes. But I think as strikers wise, Pukki did score 11 league goals last season. With a better centre attacking midfielder, he could go on to 15, which is again a very respectable amount of goals in the Premier League. But like I say, that is the end of the video. That's probably all the news stories covered regarding Norwich City this week. I will now look on to Preston on Friday afternoon. I'll be uploading my preview Thursday afternoon, so you'll have that to watch. But like I said, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Click that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more of my videos. Also, go follow my socials while you're here. The links for them will be down in the description. And I shall see you guys next time.